Hey guys, Nick here at Last Stop Reviews. Here today with another Sound Review Sunday, today looking at an FM transmitter called the Ezcube. Now I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, and as you guys might have seen, I did post a review on this earlier in the week, but I really wasn't happy with the quality of that review, which is why I took it down and wanted to shoot another one. So this is kind of a part two if you have saw that first one. But overall guys, I'm really impressed with the reception this gives. I'm really impressed with just some of the overall features of it, but really, since it is so tiny, I want to jump up to close-up cam so you can really see it a lot better than this little speck that I'm holding. Alright guys, so as I was saying, this is the Ezcube. It retails for $40 at Amazon. The link will be in the comment box, and I really just want to first go over what this comes with. The first thing it comes with, of course, is the Ezcube. I'll come back to this in a second. The next thing it comes with is the audio source cable, which has a 3.5mm jack, which fits any standard audio equipment, and a not so standard 2mm or 1.5mm. I'm not quite sure which it is. And here's the issue I have with this cable. First of all, it's too short. If you're trying to charge this while you're in the car, the lengths of these cables is not nearly long enough for this main reason. If you want to switch songs, you're going to have to look down. And when you're driving, you really need to be focusing on the road, so bringing the iPhone up to at least eye level, in my opinion, is mandatory. So you definitely cannot get that with this short length of cable. Now, the other issue I have is since it isn't a standard cable, it's not 3.5 to 3.5mm, you can't easily go out and buy a new one. Yes, you can go out and buy a 3.5mm female to male end to extend this in, but then you're dealing with extra cables, you're dealing with possibly something extra failing, so I like keeping it simple. I like keeping it just one cable, so if something's going wrong, you know what's going wrong on it. But now to the DC adapter. Again, this cable is pretty short, but as far as charging it goes, I can get past that because you can easily charge this while you're out of the car, get in the car, unplug it, pop it in here, and go. Now, that might seem somewhat contradictory to what I said about this being a short cable, but all the same, if you forget to charge it and it's dead, but you still want to listen to your music, these definitely need to have a longer combination length that can at least get up to eye level. Now, if you want to use this for in-home use, you can get an optional USB cable for an additional $10, also sold at Amazon. Again, the link will be in the comment box. And this definitely does have a little longer of a length to it. My guess would be about probably an 8-inch length. The nice thing about this is, since this does have the built-in battery to it, you can easily take this inside, use it with a little clock radio like I have right here, and just in case you don't have a clock with an auxiliary input, you don't have a stereo in your room, and you just want to go with that route. As far as the Ezcube goes, I'm going to get back to this. Let me kind of clear this stuff off really fast and come up close. It does have a nice backlit display, which is really nice for if you're driving at night that you can see, or again, if you're using it in your bedroom to listen to music as you fall asleep, you can always see without having to turn a lot of lights on. But just for the buttons to go over, on this side you just have the up and down for the stations as you see here. It just randomly goes through them. On the top here you have the power button on this side, just turn it on and off. And then right here you have the memory button. And what that is there's actually 5 presets you can have on here, so if you find you're constantly getting interference on certain channels but others are better, you can put those better ones into memory and just cycle through them. Now on this side you just have the power in and the audio in. And that's really it for this. This is a really tiny little gadget, but the sound quality put out of it is really nice. I'm actually going to demonstrate that right here in a second. I'm going to cut it away really fast just so I can get it tuned in and come back to you guys. Okay guys, now that I got it set up, I really didn't want to have to make you watch all this, me hunting for the signal, going through all the static, so I just wanted to cut it. But I'm just going to test out the audio really fast here. But as you can tell, it does have a really nice sound quality to it. Let me get this turned back on. Just hitting the wrong button. But you'll definitely find that the best way to really fine-tune this is set the radio you're using and then fine-tune this to about the approximate channel. Because unless you have a digital, you're not going to get as precise as you will by tuning it in with this. But overall, this does have really nice sound quality. But there's really not much more I can say about this product. It has good sound quality. I do wish that they would use a little bit more standardized cables. Let me turn that off before I get YouTube shutting down my video for excess music. But really the only cons I have about this is I really wish the cable length were a bit longer. I wish the USB cable wasn't as expensive, or was at least an alternate option instead of getting the DC power supply, because paying $40 for a FM transmitter is kind of up on the higher price range. But then having to pay an additional $10 if you want the USB option, I really wish it would be an option that you could get USB or DC from the beginning, and if you want the extra, then go back and pay the $10 for that. But overall guys, as I was saying, the things I don't like, the cable length, and the fact that you can't choose between DC or USB since they are both offered. But the really nice things about this is it has nice sound quality, it's nice and compact. I love the fact that it has a built-in battery, so you can easily just pick this up in this configuration, take it with you, because as you guys can see, it's not that big. You could probably fit 8 of these on your iPhone, so it's definitely not going to weigh you down or anything like that. But guys, I've really enjoyed reviewing this product. It's a nice little product. But this is Nick, Last Stop Reviews, and I will catch you guys later.